Hello, dear people. How are you today? I hope you, your family, everyone is doing well. The cat is riled up. Tikal, if we didn't know his name. Tikal. He's named after Method Man, yes. The song Tikal. Yes, that's Tikal. Spelled the same too. Yeah, he's riled up. We thought he was a girl initially. So we were calling him Callie. So I was just like, Tikal is the next best thing. Something about Method Man could be significant. We're doing a true crime reading, if we didn't already know, by the cards. I don't even know if you could see them, so that was kind of snooty to say. My apologies. But Method Man, Staten Island could be significant. Ese de Donaki. A group of people, like a group of guys getting together. They wouldn't know. They were not all friends at all. Some of them were actually like ops. They were arch ops to each other, arch nemesises, so to say, and they forged this group together that was legendary. So maybe people coming together who wouldn't normally come together, who don't. It's like an oath. Oh, like an oath, like a promise. Get down the field. There could be like two law enforcement groups, and there are people in each group that don't like each other, but they have to work together. So something about that is significant. Like coming together with people that you wouldn't have normally come together with. And there was actually one individual, Ra. Why can't I think of his name? Rizza? He got the group together. He was the common denominator. So there's something that is bringing people together that wouldn't normally work together because of a common denominator. Something about surveillance or man-made disaster or spouse could be significant. I did this morning. I was on my way to I got a matcha from the Dunkin' Donuts. Oh, and I have a receipt that is, the numbers are significant. I've had some in the past past month or two, but I haven't used them, so I didn't bring it up. But I mean, they're still here on the side if it's needed for a message. But this one is 6888, so that could be significant. But what was I going to say? I don't know. Oh, this morning. So I was thinking about what it was that I needed to get from the grocery store later today. And I was thinking bread. And I was like, the bread. I need the bread. It was just in my head. Like, I do this thing where I repeat things until I write them down so that I don't forget, because I can get distracted just that easily. And then what I was thinking is like at the back of my brain. And whatever it is that just crossed my mind, it's like top runner. So I'm repeating to myself, the bread, the bread, the bread, the bread. And I'm trying to like, now making it into a little jingle, a song. Now I'm vibing to it. And I was like, the bread and the blood. So I was like, why the blood? And the blood has been coming up a lot in terms of me. It popping up into my head. It's in the blood, the blood, the blood. So something about it's in the blood. The blood is significant. I know they do that in church with the bread, the biscuit, that little white wafer thing. And then the blood is the red wine. So something about red wine could be significant. Something about church and what is it called when you're receiving the blood and the wine? Starts with a C, right? Something Sunday. It's the first Sunday of the month or something like that. I don't remember. But, oh wow. Something about a spouse or a partner covering something up. A man-made disaster. So 9/11 could be significant. That's what that reminded me of. New York could be significant. Washington, Virginia could be significant. So the man-made disaster doesn't necessarily have to be like, ideally, people believe that it was an alleged setup by, people in this country. So a setup is significant. Some man-made disaster could be someone getting into a car accident, someone being set up for red rum, especially with a spouse and a partner being involved in the cover-up. But there's evidence with this surveillance camera. And a celebrity could be involved, or this could be a celebrity in your community, someone who's well known, maybe someone who's respected and well liked. I didn't want that many. We'll look at this one though. Look, family, someone well known and someone well liked. If this spouse or partner, if they weren't married, then they had a child together, which made them a family. This could also be someone got set up by someone in their family, or maybe they got set up by someone in their spouse's family. A man-made disaster. What is this one? The devil. Wow. That's, damn. A Capricorn could be significant. A Gemini could be significant. Cancer. An Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini could be significant. 10 of Pentacles would be Virgo energy, so Virgo could be significant. We have cleanup and fire that are peeking out. The fire's peeking out here. Cleanup. Someone is trying to clean up the cover-up. Cover up and clean up. Somebody's trying to clean up evidence. Get their no fiesta, like getting recordings or trying to destroy stuff. Something about water is significant. Maybe something was thrown into a body of water, or maybe someone used water, like cleaning supplies of water, to clean something up. But this gives me outside. None of this, except for the family, all this energy is outside. Even this cover-up energy, it looks like it could be inside, but it gives me like a warehouse. Nothing that is like somewhere this person lives. This could be someone like sitting in wait for someone. Oh shit, this is the person sitting in wait for whoever's spouse or partner to come by. And the devil is next to this cover-up person. So this person is in Capricorn energy, the devil energy, low vibrational, getting up the lowest aspects of themselves. And this man-made disaster too, like say it could be something where anything that someone could put their hands on and touch, this person could speak to someone in order to get something done. This person could do it themselves. This person could get the help of other people to create this man-made disaster. The help of family. The cleanup. All right. We're going to leave family here with spouse. And that's the center energy. So this spouse in this family or this partner is very instrumental with regard to this cover-up, the cleanup, trying to get rid of evidence. This evidence has definitely something to do with something that can be seen. Pictures, video. We're going to use this deck here to get what is the core of this energy. Why did this take place? And we're going to get more information on this as well. We have ascendant at the bottom. This is Aries energy with the outlook. This is how the world perceives you. So someone is trying to clean up their public image. So someone did this for ego. A Taurus could be significant, or that Taurus is like second house energy. It deals with like aesthetics, your assets and shit like that. It's earthly, practical, steadfast, productive, fertile, tactical, ample, worthy, ripe. Oh, pleasure seeking, sensual, blooming, solid, possessive, tenacious, loyal, patient, and deliberate. With the ascendant out here, and we have what is it that I just read? Pleasure seeking. With the ascendant, it makes me think of someone who needs the public opinion is very important to whoever this is. So like I said, this is someone that did something out of ego. And then with the cleanup right next door, this person is trying to clean up the fact, like they're trying to come out of this situation with their image intact. They don't want to look a certain way. Even, okay, with the family, with the partner and the spouse, this could be someone, say someone's spouse or partner was leaving them. And this is someone who felt that this relationship meant a lot to their public image, how people saw them. Like, say someone got pregnant by this person, and or either one of them, either one of the parents, they felt some type of way about being a single parent or being a deadbeat dad, or they didn't want that stigma on them. So maybe getting into a relationship that wasn't it was like settling. I was gonna say it's not happiness to see me. So it wasn't ever really happiness. It was all about obligation. So, excuse me. So this person who wants to leave would be stopped by the person who is affected by this image, affected by not wanting to be seen a certain way in the public eye. Because this person is a celebrity in the community, everyone would know about what's going on with this person. So someone needed to cover up their devilish ways. They needed to cover up. The devil deals with your obsessions, the lowest aspects of yourself, your fear, the rejection, the addictions. It's some like really, it's deep shit. It's what you won't do for love. This is like on the more shadowy aspect. What you won't do for love, or for the perception of love. So we'll get what's the vibe under each card. Surveillance. Wow. Protection. Protected from harm. Divine intervention. Envy. Resentful. Competitive. Discontent. So someone, if Archangel Michael is out here, somebody was protected from whatever man-made disaster this is. Or this protection is that there's evidence, like there'll be justice for someone. Whatever someone did this divine intervention, it has to do with this envy of a soulmate. Okay. All right, this is... So we talked about this not being a happy home and someone wanting to leave. The person who stayed, who was left, is envious, resentful, competitive, and discontent. So they're resentful because they were left. They were competitive because this person found someone else. And they were discontent with this situation of being a single parent because of their image, because of how people would see them. This person could be a Taurus, but not necessarily. It's just the energy. Like Taurus energy is very much about the aesthetic, about your material gains, like the value that you put in things. This is somebody who puts a lot of value in outside superficial things. And with this person here is holding a matchstick that is lit on fire. So this person is not afraid of risk-taking. This person is not afraid of danger. This is also speaks to someone who could have a very hot, have a very hot temper. Their mouth is very, they're very nasty with their words. Very spitting fire. They want to hurt you. They want to burn you. They want to burn you down to what they feel. And look, has this matchstick with fire with the man-made disaster. This person spoke something, said something that created this man-made disaster, that created whatever happened to this spouse or partner. Get them to see. So what I'm saying is with Archangel Michael here, one, someone is protected because with surveillance, that means there's evidence. That means that there's evidence of whatever this person or these people are trying to cover up. Also, the person who was the third party in this, whoever this person was leaving for, that person was definitely protected by Archangel Michael. Could be you. Look at this. More fire. Karmics. Third parties, haters, lessons learned. These are two different decks. At the bottom, hopeless. Loss, depression, unaliving of self. Self-deletion. What's up? Somebody is not in a good way. Or when someone made a decision to set somebody up, they were not in a good way at all. With their head down and the hood covering them, this person could think that maybe this person thought that whatever they did would be covered up because of how they're covered. You can't see them. But with the surveillance, don't those cards kind of look similar to each other? Somebody saw something, although somebody thought they didn't see it. This man-made disaster was made by karmics, somebody's partner or spouse. Someone's family also participated. It would be fucked up if the person who was set up was the person's family that helped. But hopeless. Even the colors in these cards are very similar to this person here. Someone is very emotional right now. Oh, my nose is itchy. So let's get a card for spouse and partner. Something about fire too with the candles. This is the second card associated with this man-made disaster that has fire. So a fire sign could be significant. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. This has something to do with someone's temper. Both of the fires that started, like this one here is a small candle. The other one, she had the matchstick on her lips. That was a little bit more dangerous because she could have hurt herself. But that's what it gives. Like this person gets so angry that they do shit that hurts themselves. Like they end up fucking themselves up in the long run. Confused, perplexed, and conflicted. That could be this family or the spouse energy. Conflicted because there's evidence to their cover-up. We'll figure out what the evidence is. Possibilities. Follow your dream, make up your mind, believe in yourself. These people did follow their dreams, their desires. Dreams is 12th house energy with Neptune. Those could also be delusions, illusionary energy. You believe in something that isn't true. You think in something that's going to work and it's not. We have possibilities. So this person could be someone's partner and not their spouse, PP. We also have follow with family. So the family followed this partner thinking that there were going to be possibilities to be had, not realizing that they were going to get caught. Upheaval. This tornado that's coming, this is bringing up dirt. Get there, no fear, that uplifting the soil. Something that people thought were grounded and it's no longer grounded. This is like a get there, no fear. Something that can't be diverted. It's coming. Get there, no fear. And again, this is more energy of someone wearing something covering their head and turning their face, not thinking that it was possible that they would get caught. Maybe they didn't realize that there was divine intervention. It could have been that this was a plan that someone had and everything was in place, except, I don't know, one night during this surveillance where this camera is, they let's say for argument's sake that day, the boss who never comes in and is like, let me switch this camera off and change it to this way because we need a bigger vantage point. Or why is this switched? Because they switched it ahead of time. Whatever the case may be, they didn't account for that variable. The boss is never there. This person is not at work yet, so they don't know what's going on. They get to work. They're called away from the cameras momentarily because they got shit that they gotta take care of. Say a water main break or some shit. Wasn't there water down here somewhere? A water main break. And they're like, oh shit, we need all hands on deck. So now this person doesn't realize that the camera is moved because someone else is manning the station right now. So everyone thinks that the plan is straight and everything is in motion. No. Now the camera is able to pick up more than it was before. Now there's chaos. Because chaos, CC, the cover up. The chaos, what was it? Cover up, clean up, and the chaos. Tell me about the cover up. Ooh. Stop. Oh my God. That's family. Blood ties, inner circle. So this whole inner circle was trying to cover up these devilish the partner and the family. This could include 7 people in this family, maybe 8. Legal, lawyers, court, paperwork, cover up, court, clean up. What? All right. So they're trying to cover up some legal shit. But they're stuck. They're reaching a dead end. They can't do something. They can't change something because this evidence they can't touch. They can't get to because it's protected. So maybe there's something about some evidence that has been submitted and is in police custody. Or now that something is known in terms of the surveillance camera now people are wondering why the camera was switched off to the side to begin with. Now the inside man is being looked at, and because he's being looked at, everyone surrounding him is being looked at. Now everyone is paying closer attention to this partner, to the family. What do they have in common with each other? How do they get their own fear? How do they gain from this situation? Something to do with paperwork in court. Partner, paperwork, possibilities. The partner did something with some paperwork that created possibilities for this partner and family. So there was some fucking around with documents, devil energy, because of this desire, because of these assets, because of this money, because of the way someone wanted to look or wanted to be perceived. because this person was in their ego, a narcissist. Someone who thought that they were the golden egg. What the fuck did this partner do? This looks like a hitman. I can't imagine, I guess, like someone's actual family would be involved in, would be involved in, their own person being taken out. So we have today. Good vibes now in the moment. With drama, arguments incompatible. Get there, no. Archangel Michael, man-made disaster, possibilities to cover up today. Remember I said that other person that was in this third party scenario, the person who someone was going to, that's the person. This is like the Empress energy for me in this deck. That's why I was like, why is that here? But this is good vibes now in the moment. This person is protected from this information. I mean, from this, from this disaster. But this person is a part of the cover-up. This could be the reason why this devil energy is here to begin with. Someone's family never really liked someone. That was a cover-up. They played nice. But their backs are to they're not facing us. This person is not facing us. Archangel Michael is facing us, though. Someone's devil energy is facing us. The person who set something up is facing us. The Empress is facing us. So it's like these people are trying to cover something up. Maybe they're trying to make something look like it was beautiful. The cover-up is making, again, you can't let the police know that there was issues in your relationship, because then you'd be the first person that looked at. So this partner made everything seem like it was beautiful. Oh, we're a happy family. Oh, shit. Maybe that person made the family feel that way. Maybe the family wasn't involved in because somebody was red-rummed. Most definitely. This plane crash, there are going to be very few survivors in this because of someone's anger. The back of this plane is already on fire. So if these people do make it, they're going to be badly injured. Burn marks, burnt all over their body. That's what this karmic energy does. The partner. Get there, no fear that. So it was like this partner made something look like it wasn't to get people on board. You show this united front so that you can get that no fear that. You can get help. You can get assistance, because this person is facing forward. So they're always in good vibes. They're always in the now. They're always celebrating. They're always in the moment. Always very happy. This is an older woman, and she's out here enjoying herself, doing her own little thing, smoking a L, smoking some cigarettes, whatever it is. She's like, I'm going to enjoy this life. This is someone that's in good vibes. This person here doesn't fit anywhere in this energy. These people have a darker energy. And this possibilities card is someone trying to wear someone else's hat and not being able to pull it off. This person, the Taurus, toxic, TT, with today. Get there, no fiesta. So Taurus, this is the toxic partner. The T for toxic, this is the drama that goes on with regard to this person here in the good vibes with today energy. T, T, T. The letter T could be significant as well. Letter C. Que te nacida. So let's get look at this at the bottom. Psycho, crazy ex, obsessed, won't let go. What you won't do, do for love. Feeling like shit. More energy of this, and this person is in red. Again, that's angry energy. What did this person do? What did this partner do? Romance. And closing a cycle. Closing this cycle. Closing this cycle on somebody's romance. On this person here and the person who wanted to leave. So this is that this person, this partner set up their spouse, not their spouse, but they set up their partner. This is closing the cycle. Closing the cycle is like the world. Shit is ending. It's over. How do you end a romance? You can't end it if this person wasn't staying and there was a child involved. What was going to keep this person? This person had to go. Like the person had to go. The person is no longer here. So this partner ended a romance, moving on, letting go, loving you free. Something about water. It's in the blood. It's in the blood. Something about this child. It's in the blood, in this family. It's significant. Backstab, pain, cheating, deception, mind games, love bomb. And we're going to get another card. I just keep hearing what you won't do, do for love. I've tried everything and you won't stay. So someone said something the other day that stuck with me with the difference between jealousy and envy. And she said, and this was Tough Doll Tarot. She said the difference between jealousy and envy is jealousy is someone wanting what you have. And envy is if I can't have it, you can't have it either. So that's the energy that this gives. Look, firestorm, karma, dharma, endings, loss, mental breakdown. Someone burnt this shit down. More fire. Someone burnt this shit down. Burnt down this romance. If I can't have it, you can't have it either. What else do we have? GPS. This person had someone followed. Ashamed, guilt, embarrassed, in the wrong. Losing sleep, worried, replaying events, thinking about, this partner had someone following this person here. That's what, okay. Remember we said that this person was protected? This person was surveilled by this person was put in a position where something did not work out the way it was supposed to. Something did not work out the way it was supposed to. These two people were supposed to be together. This person is here today. This person is not. Something about following these two people, and both of them were supposed to get it, but something happened and one of them didn't. That's why this person is a part of the cover-up. Someone's family knows and someone's partner was involved. Or like I said, the partner involved the family. His or hers or both. Under the pretense that something was different than it is. Because even in this happiness energy, this energy still doesn't hold up to this right here. Look how many colors are surrounding this person. How open they are in terms of their compassion and their love. And they use fire in the right way. There's nothing sadistic about it. Nothing degrading. This person uses their energy to enjoy life and not to tear people down. And someone is feeling ashamed. It could be this family feeling ashamed. Because with this card here, there are lights around here. So there are clouds, yeah. Something about being in the clouds, that Neptune energy, that 12th house, being in delusion about something. They're in the clouds, but they're still almost like there's light or little things that you should have paid attention to and you didn't. So now you're getting caught up, the family. Somebody's family is getting caught up in some shit that they didn't want to be caught up in, that they didn't even realize they were caught up in. Feeling ashamed. What else do we have? Queen Bee. Confident, secure, boss bitch, career focused, shady. And bumping heads. So Queen Bee, a Virgo could be significant. Reminds me of Beyonce. Also bees, honeybees. The queen bee has the bees working for her. She chills, you know, she takes care of them and shit, but they work for her. So the queen bee in this cover up is someone in this family, or the partner is this queen bee. But I don't get confident, secure, boss bitch energy, career focused. This person came up as a narcissist. So this is the image that they put out to the world. I'm a confident bitch. I'm out here doing big bitch shit. And they're not. That was covered up as well. Who they truly are. This family and this queen bee, they don't want people to know who they are. What they value. What they do for love. What they do for money. And shady. Covering up. Ay, get the no fiesta. And covering up. It's going to be known how shady they were to this person here. Oh my God. You dodged a fucking bullet. Because we got the devil, we got cover up, and then we got the family and this queen bee. And you're still here today. These people are surrounded by darkness. They have a little light. But they cover up the darkest parts of themselves, which I'm sure outweigh what the light would be. I don't want to say how good they are. It just deals with the things they do. It gives that whole Dalai Lama quote. If you can't help, then if you can help, then help. But if you can't, at the very least, do no harm. That's not this. These are not these people here. Karmic ties. So there are karmic ties associated with this good vibes energy and this devil. What karmic ties are those? A goodbye. So this is like, we saw that that card that signified the ending of a cycle, the world. There's a situation involving these people, the partner, the family or families, and the Empress energy, the today energy. There's some type of tie between these people that is not yet finished. Karmic ties, goodbye. This is something that is going to be ending soon, and there's shocking news associated with it. Something about someone following you from secret accounts. There'll be whatever has been hidden here, the truth is going to come out. The truth about the queen bee, which is right now the only card out here with the red writing. The truth about the karmic, this news, the truth about this news. Let's see. The truth about some affair, a workplace affair. Someone in bad credit or unemployed. And living in the moment. this devil energy. This devil energy. So a workplace affair. And someone lost their job because of some shit they were doing. Something about credit card fraud could be significant. Scamming. Get that off here. It gives pyramid scheme energy with the devil here. And this is you minding your business, just living in the moment. Feet up in the air. Face down, ass up. I don't know why that came to me. Maybe that's what you're doing as well. Minding your business, enjoying a good time. Workplace affair and unemployed. Unemployed affair. This could also be, if we're talking about workplace, the workplace would be, I hire someone to do a deed for me, right? Say this is a hitman, for instance. Hitman, I need you to do this for me. Maybe someone has a romance with the hitman, because that would be a workplace affair. My arm of my chair just fell. Confirmation. That would be a workplace affair. Someone could have bad credit or bad energy with the person they hired to do something for them. Someone is in debt to someone in the workplace. Bad credit, debt, workplace. So this is someone that did something for someone. Maybe they didn't pay them the right amount or something happened. It's just that this person is indebted. And this person, the partner, used their feminine wiles in order to get something done. So maybe the coochie wasn't enough and this person was looking for money and the money never came through. This is like someone swiping their card and they're like, nah, ma'am, this says it's declined. Someone didn't get payment for something. Maybe this is why the devil is facing us and the cover-up with the person who did it is facing us. Because this person is like, I didn't get my due diligence, so like, what are we doing here? That's why there could be arguments. Someone's trying to now clean it up with this person. Maybe trying to give them more coochie, and they're like, no, the coochie is not enough now. I need to change. And you ain't got it. So what do we do from here? Where do we go from here is what the hitman would say. What else? Do we want to get more cards? Que tiene aquí. Excepto no chita tiene ciertas. We'll get some of the smaller ones. I guess we'll get some initials. We can get intention cards for the family and the partner. Queen Bee energy, the Virgo energy. That's someone who wants, that Virgo energy is, let's settle down, let's have a family, we'll live in this neighborhood, and then we'll go to family parties together. My family will love your family. We'll share a bank account. We put our clothes in the same dry cleaner. Like, we do those things together. Health matters. I make your dentist and doctor's appointments, and we go together as if that's what that is. That's that Queen Bee energy. This person is not the Queen Bee at all. Wants to be, though. Wheel of Fortune. Change, cycles, fate, luck, karma. Yo, something about this today person being protected seems like, again, it gives me that movie. And I think I set an example in the beginning of this reading. But it gives me someone who just, like, you hit all the green lights. And the one light that you hit that is red, and you're like, damn, I thought I was going to make it. You stop because an accident happens right in front of you. And you're like, oh, shit. You're protected. It's like crazy the way you're protected. Protected from the tower, sudden upheaval, sudden revelation, dramatic change, a car accident. The sun, joy, vitality, success, happiness, inner child, following your instincts. So it was like, que te no quiete. I don't know, man. This today person was saved, was definitely saved from health matters, mental, physical, emotional, spiritual, from friends. Someone's friends, partner, and family is involved in this. Wow. Death. Someone's friends. Health matters with death. And now it says here, rewriting the story, rewriting your story after a loss, a passing. This person, wow. Someone's friends were involved with regard to, and it fell near the GPS. Someone's friends were involved in tracking someone or following someone. This friend could be the person who covered it up, the hitman, because it just gives that energy of someone who goes to somebody and is like, oh my God, he's so bad to me and he's doing this and I don't know what I can do. He won't let me go and I just want to be free. And then this person is like, oh, you giving me that cootie? You giving me this C cootie? Yes, I will do it for you. A C for cover up. I will do that for you. And I will cover it up for you. But now, your credit, C is for credit. Your credit is bad. So someone's friends were involved. And then GPS, and this person is on a bike. A bicycle or a motorcycle could be significant. Some form of transportation that's like a motorcycle is significant. Even like a scooter. But it has to be able to hold two people. So something about a death and someone's friends following them is significant. Oh, shit. House of daily details and routine. This is the sixth house with the queen bee that I was just talking about. House of details and daily routine. Mercury energy is communication. So there was communication between this family, someone's blood ties, their inner circle, and this queen bee about covering it up. Also with these friends. So did the queen bee is the one that has all the people working for her. So she had someone's family, hers or his, working for her. She had friends, his or hers, working for her. The world. Because it was in reverse. Because this person didn't want to stop this toxic energy. This person didn't want this completion. They didn't want something to end. Something happened while someone was out driving. Transportation matters. Car trouble, movement, accidents, trains, planes, buses, bikes, automobiles. So something happened while someone was out traveling, while they were out driving, or we saw travel under one of these. Travel. Alive. Someone was alive when they were traveling. They were traveling with a gift to a neighborhood, or they were traveling to a gift that's in a neighborhood. The today person would be a gift. With T, travel today, Taurus and toxic. This partner here, this person is no longer here and this person wasn't supposed to make it. With alive, the T with today and travel is alive. So that's why there's a cleanup. It's like loose ends. An inside job. There's loose ends regarding something being an inside job. A home is also significant. But someone wanted to stop someone from ending something. And they were in this toxic energy with their friends to do so. doing something with a car or a vehicle or a bike. More about a home and a foundation. This home and foundation is toxic. Friends, the toxic energy, transportation matters, health. It was like somebody was surrounded by toxic people. And this home could be with the toxic energy. That's where someone lives. That's their core. One more, and then we'll get these letters and be out of here. Dark night of the soul, a spiritual crisis, extreme hurt, a painful period, depression. This person with this this ending that is coming is causing someone a lot of, they're not in a good way. We have the Hermit, solitude, introspection, a search for the truth. With regard to the GPS, the following, this Queen Bee energy, who this Queen Bee worked with to cover something up. Saturn, this is the house of discipline. This is not house of discipline, house of social status. This is someone being disciplined for their actions. This has something to do also with someone's public reputation, how they achieve something, how they are moved. The number 8 could be significant. The number 5 is significant. We have Leo energy. I am. This is like your main character energy. So the sun is being shown on this house of status. How someone got the status or who they truly are. House of status and house of details and daily routine is with the karmic energy, including this Queen Bee, including this unemployment and this affair with this hitman or this workplace partner. A Leo, Virgo, Gemini, Capricorn could be very significant. Home and foundation. Something about a home and foundation dealing with a Leo energy is significant. Maybe this is home and foundation. This person couldn't trust their friends. They couldn't trust their family. Couldn't trust their partner. Oh, this person who passed away could be a Leo. Someone is using their intuition. That's why they were able to not get involved in something. They use their intuition. Look at this. Against a partner. P for partner. Someone used their intuition and someone P for possibilities. I've been getting lately the 417 or is it 417? 741. It's that frequency with the 4s, the 1 and the 7. And 4s and 7s have been coming out, but not the 1. You're the 1. Using your intuition. Get there no fiesta. It helped you get away from this grief. 666 to step back. Take a step back to rethink it and ask yourself, is what you're doing right or wrong? Do I really want to go? You know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to stay home. Something happened where something didn't hit you because you're protected. The number 5 is significant. Something about someone's house of daily routines and details. Someone is getting disciplined in that area. So their home, their job, their family, there's a light put on all of this. And it's like the world is going to see who this person is. And that is probably their worst nightmare. Especially with the 5 coming out with this stain here. It's a spiritual, very spiritual energy. So it's like bittersweet. This person did something to gain some type of notoriety, prestige, fame. Like they wanted to be known for something or looked at as someone. And now it's just the opposite. Now they're going to experience the pain of that energy. The letter C is significant. The cover-up. 5C, C5 could be significant. Taurus. A Taurus is definitely significant with regard to this grief. The 5, the C. This Taurus name could start with a C. Or the Taurus energy. 0. 0 tolerance is significant. This is a 0, but I see Colorado. I see What's the CO? Correction officer could be significant. Somebody wanted to turn their grief into joy. They wanted to liberate themselves of fear and guilt. That's why there's zero tolerance. So someone's putting up strong boundaries towards someone. The letter L is significant. This is like someone learning a lesson. This is someone learning a lesson in the 3D, dealing with the things that are practical to them, the things that they value. Loki, someone could have locks. A Virgo is significant. We said Taurus and Virgo. 22 is significant. Maybe September 22nd is significant. September 25th, September 2nd, September 5th. Something about a loop could be significant. LOP. A cop could be significant. What else do we have? Dark Night of the Soul here could be someone getting arrested with this cleanup. Letter T is significant. Ties, toxic, Taurus. We have Taurus in here again. Transformation. Transformation and miracles. Archangel Michael coming through with the transformation and the miracles. The letter E is significant. The number 5. So 5s are changes, but sometimes we need change to get ourselves out of a situation, or to kind of, like, we're in a situation where we're holding ourselves back. We're kind of staying stagnant. And when that 5 comes to force you out of something, it is to help push you along. It may hurt. It may be devastating to some degree with the Dark Night of the Soul at the bottom. But it's inevitably meant to help us. So that's what this gives me here. Look at, there are 2 5s here. This 5 falling with the protection of Archangel Michael, meaning this was meant for you to have a lesson. Oh, look, LE, lesson. LE 5 would be like a S. And this would be the other S. But, and the O. Oh, look at that. But this person is learning a hard lesson. This shit hurts because it's associated with pain and pleasure. This here is revelations, visions, signs, insights, communication. Someone listened to their inner amigo, as some, who says that? The ghetto nun. Listening to your inner amigo. 3, mind, body, and spirit. 3 1s, listening to your intuition. 35 or 53 could be significant. E. E is for empty. Oh shit, and Leo. A Leo is very significant out here. Oh, we have Leo. L-E with the O. All right, what else do we have? Ooh. Reason. Someone wants to know the reason. A Libra is significant. This card reminds me of Cardi B when she was on Love and Hip Hop, and it was a reunion show. And this is pre-surgery Cardi B. She's a little bit more dignified, but she could still get down with the best of them. But back then she was like straight fire. What's the reason? What's the reason? So something about someone wanting to know the reason behind maybe something a Taurus did, or the reason behind this grief. Someone wants to, like, they're taking a step back and like, yo, why did I do this? Maybe why did I participate in something? The OC, Ocean County, could be significant. 55 could be significant. 23, 32. Yes. One more go around and then we'll be, oh, that's a lot. 333 though. That wouldn't go back in. We'll do one more little bit. But 333, the equilibrium, mind, body, and spirit. Focus on all 3 aspects. Don't neglect one for the other. That's what you were here doing. That's why your intuition is on point. Maybe this is why people are taking a step back, because the way that you actually got out of a situation is very like, oh shit, for real? Like, this person was able to do that. The age 50 and 53 could be significant. Maybe those are the ages of, like, something significant happened to you during these ages, and you're like, oh shit, maybe that's when, you know, these people were doing whatever. Because with surveillance and GPS, they were definitely following someone, surveilling someone, watching their movements, or someone was at the very least. Maybe the hitman, it could have been multiple people, like trying to keep tabs on someone. Like, maybe someone is like, all right, this person's, I'm on such and such, and this person is on such and such. They stopped, and now someone comes in and they continue the following, or maybe that's when someone comes in and does what, I don't know. But there's travel and movement associated with this crime. This enlightenment has to do with something with the number 7. 7N could be significant. The letter N. This enlightenment, someone with the letter N has enlightenment, or this enlightenment about someone with the letter N. This enlightenment could have something to do with a Sunday. 7 is God's perfect number. 7, that's the day to rest. So something about a Sunday. Someone received some type of enlightenment that turned their grief into joy, maybe on a Sunday, or maybe the 7th of a month. And November 7th could be significant. But the crown chakra, associated with oneness and spiritual connection, evaluating consciousness and promoting unity. This is someone who is like, with the enlightenment, this is somebody who's, again, listening to their intuition, following their God body. A Cancer is significant with regard to this. Someone following their intuition, or maybe someone is following their intuition about a Cancer. Someone could also find out that they have cancer. Sorry about that. The letter D is significant. Something to do with cancer around the penile area could be significant. North Dakota, someone's on the down low, or something about someone's driver's license is significant. Someone has information about something in North Dakota, or someone's driver's license. A CDL, someone could be a truck driver. Dallas could be significant. Denver could be significant. Dover is significant. Something about a lodge is significant. Maybe this lodge is associated with the 2, the 5, the 7, and the 3. 0 could be like the lodge number. Oh wait, where's that paper? This is local 26 and local 5. So we have the 5. So something about, maybe there's some trouble for some local 5. A union could be significant. Or like some type of masonry group could be significant. Maybe they have 5 and the number is not just local 5. Maybe it's local 55. I don't know. I don't know, good, fine, swell loving people. I don't know. The letter O, Dover, D-O-V. Dover is very significant, D-O-V-E. Just missing the R. The number 9 is significant. A V9, 9V, 90. Someone's name could begin with the letter V. Something about someone's volume. When they talk, they're loud, very loud. Someone could have VD. Department of Education is significant. Department of Labor could be significant. Department of Commerce could be significant. Nevada is significant. EVO. What is EVO? OVO. Canada could be significant. Drake. Drake is a Scorpio or Libra, Scorpio, I think. Those signs could be significant. This could be someone who has one child that they, and this is alleged, one child that they claim publicly and another one that they don't. Could be significant. Something about Delaware could be significant. Someone's name could be Dalvin. Just sit there and not get that. Something about someone's lover is significant, or something about love. Oh wow. Love. So someone loves someone like really in the 3D, or they showed someone they loved them in the 3D with the daily details, or there's details about someone loving someone in the 3D. Something about no is a complete sentence. So fall in love with saying no when you don't want to do something, or don't allow someone to try to manipulate you into doing something. CON. Someone could be a con artist. We saw the bad credit with the credit card fraud. Something about land. Maybe 22 acres could be significant. Or a deal. Someone could be getting some type of enlightenment about some land, or a land deal that deals with cancer. Maybe it's something about cancer season that is significant. There are no months that came out here, just the signs. So Taurus is April and May. Virgo is August and September. And Cancer is June and July. So those months could be significant with regard to these numbers in terms of the dates. I'm not going to read them all. It's a lot. It is a lot. And there's too many combinations that I really don't feel like being involved in. So you know. But you know, I love you though. I do. All my freaking heart. Alright, that's all we're going to do. I've seen a few things pass by, but nothing really stood out. So we have Mars and Aries. This could be significant. This has to do with someone's action, desire, aggression, with the karmic ties, what someone did for the value of something that someone did in toxic energy. They could be depressed about that, or whatever they did caused extreme hurt to people. Tuesday could be significant. Something about the color red, reddish color, iron. It's in the blood. Iron. Someone's iron is significant. Someone could have low iron, but something about the blood is significant. The red planet, the red one, the fire star, fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries is significant. Specifically Aries, this is Mars energy. Mars deals with the first house, which deals with your public reputation, with the ascendant sign. Oh, we should have left this over here. Why did we put it over here? It's like this Taurus is trying to cover up what they're doing. They're trying to cover up who they are. The god of war. Like, this is somebody who, that's their first instinct. It's that fire shit. They're ready to cut somebody down. Their actions too. Fight. This person is very violent, very toxic. So we had the number 9 with anger. Oh my God. From a 1 to 10, how angry does this person get? A 9, 900, a 90. ¿Qué tan oferta? 90 could be significant. Oh, we didn't get that many. And then the letter P is significant. P. Someone's name could be P, like, someone's name could be Penelope, Peter, Pedro. So a P name, like your name starts P and then you say the rest of it. Somebody could be on dope. Dope as a, something as a rope, dope as a rope. A rope chain could be significant. Soap could be significant. Dropping the soap could be significant. EO, East Orange, is significant. The name Eve could be significant. Excuse me, Evelyn, Elroy. Something about an election. Someone could work in that type of industry. Like, you work for the state or the government. So you get, privy to those type of little odd jobs. So that is significant. Nepotism could also be significant with regard to this energy out here. Look, and still no months. So what does that mean with no months? That's interesting. What else do we have? Something about voting. So like maybe with a union and voting something in. Dover is in New Jersey, but isn't there like a Dover, Pennsylvania or something like that? Dover, New Jersey. Pennsylvania could be significant. The Pope could be significant, or some type of religious leader, a reverend, a deacon, or something like that. 57 and 75, 79 and 97, like they're all the same colors, the 5, the 7, and the 9, and those are all odd numbers. 5, 7, 9, and they go in, so it's 2 in between each. So something about a relationship is significant. And these are, the 5 is conflict, the 7 deals with like trickery and also strategy, but then the 9 is the ending of the cycle. Like the 10 is the closure, it's over. The 9 is the actual ending of the cycle. And this is a lot of introspection and outer thinking outside of yourself. So you're healing within as well as without. And once you heal within, the without is you removing people, places, and things from your life that don't resonate with the energy that you're in. That would be like the 0 tolerance. And this would be bittersweet energy. It hurts to have to do this because I love you, but I have to do what is best for me. Maybe we'll meet again in this lifetime, maybe, and not meet again like we're leaving each other's lives forever, but we may not hang out, we may not talk, because we're not in the same energetic field. And it's not anything, any slights or anything, it's just simply growing out of the things that you have in common with other people. Like, do you want to sit around, if you're not a church-going person, do you want to sit around a bunch of people who just talk about church and religion all day long? Because there are some people that do that. And not even just talk about it, it's the way that they live. So the things that you do and say can be judged simply because they don't believe in the things that you believe in. And this is if you're a very spiritual person. I don't really... My first introduction to people, like, I knew that people in my family thought that I was like into some woo-woo type shit, but they weren't sure what was going on. But it was a person who was outside of my family, but who was close to, well, outside of my family in terms of they were not related to me, but close to the family because of the church and religion. That person saw me as like the devil. I was doing demonic shit, or I was sharing demonic shit. And maybe the stuff that I was sharing was a little maybe on the more shadowy side in terms of dealing with your own dark side. There's light and there's dark. Shadow and light. There are 2 sides to you. So do we steer away from the shadow side? But this person said these things about me, and I hadn't met this person. This person was very close to one of my family members. And I just had this feeling that shit wasn't sweet. Like, I just felt it. No one had said anything to me or anything. But I knew that this person felt some type of way towards me. And then the information was confirmed to me by what they actually said, which that I was dark and demonic. Far from the truth. But this person, the way they see the world is different the way than I see the world. that's not, I mean, we don't have to be in the same circles. And I wouldn't want to be around someone who's like that, who's so very judgmental about someone that they don't know and they don't understand. But, you know, we all have our crosses to bear. So, yes. So I'm thinking that's all I'm seeing for right now. We're at 1 hour and 15 minutes. So I hope that this is helpful to you. I just see the deep. I always scan this before I'm leaving, and that's why I blurt out stuff at at the last minute. But I just realized I said Delaware earlier, and Delaware is here. The name Donald could also be significant. Pon. Someone could be like Haitian. Pon. P-O-N. Or Don. Someone is a Don. D-O-N. Something about London could be significant. Yeah. Someone's name could be McLovin. McLovin. Oh, a coven. C-O-V-E-N. Something about a coven. Look at that. I would have missed it if I hadn't stayed. Yeah. Okay, that's all I got. I hope this is helpful to you. There's like so much more that I could say, but the colors and the letters, the numbers are very significant. So if you get it, like 99 is here, 22 is here, 55 is here, 00 is here. I want to say, oh no, it's only 13. It's only 13. It's only one U. Special little thing, U. 73 and 37 could be significant. Those are the only ones that don't have a match. Yep. Okay. I'm going to go. Oh, March or July. I'm going to go. Thank you. I love you. Oh, maybe I should. Sorry. February, September, May, March, July. Yes. All right. I'm going for real now. I love you. Bye.